Nairi, that one is even in Nairi. It's the one has the chief's palace. She went and did one there, and it has also been abandoned. So we wanted her to be here so that we'll ask her why. But unfortunately, she's not here.
All right.
But we really wanted to expose the lies of the parliamentary candidate and expose the lies of the MPP. But as they are not here, I will also go on to talk about some of the developmental projects that our honorable MP has been able to put up in our community, especially West Central. If we come to the aspect of education, he put up a 3-classroom block at one model primary school. He has also put up a 6-unit classroom block at Jujederi model.
Okay.
MP has also been able to build a various chiefs compound in some of the communities. I can talk of that of Sombo, I can talk of that of Mango, I can talk of that of Guli. Guli's own is even not a chiefs compound, but it's a health center. When we come to electricity, the 5 communities that were left.
You see, Honorable is here himself.
Yes.
You see.
Yes.
So you can let him speak to the things that he has done, okay? But if you have any issues or questions you want him to answer, I'm too happy to allow you to go ahead and ask those questions now. Otherwise, I'll ask somebody else to come.
So, okay, what I would like MP to, I would like to ask MP is what he has done so far. We know he has done very well, but we would like him to tell the people of West Central what he would do for us in the next 4 years. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Next. Yes, sir.
My name is Ishmael Halilu Pambo, popularly called Albani. What I just want to say is that Honorable Dr. Hassan Rashidi Pepo is the person that we know in West Central here, and we don't want anybody to come and deceive us. We don't want to change him. So we are okay, and we are satisfied with whatever Honorable Dr. Hassan Rashidi Pepo is giving us in West Central. So what I am saying is that we are not giving away to anybody. West Central is ready and is standing for Honorable Dr. Hassan Rashidi Pepo, and we are sending him to Parliament again. Thank you very much.
All right. All right. Okay, order. Yes, sir. Please go ahead. You can speak, Wally.
Okay.
Yes.
Honorable. Honorable Baraka. Alapui Alaji Betes. Oman Baraka. Alapua Campetim Ja. Chardana Swanka. Kada Asparantino Kodejing. Belaka Diana Dananuma. Chana Sangaya. Tell. Tina Barley Yoma. So Ayala Lafia. Honorable. Tinam Puhim Baraka. Ana amahini ja ikuta ampara.
Kuzo.
Charan nansoha. Katina lekuya mandate. Somwa wala interki leku. Te pola anasare. Because kina kanya mba jondraman mama anyi agine gana ja. Ugine ache ka o kama mine poba nansong. Ona wane bon kaba mwana Women's Development Bank. So tin nansoha. Mba receive peripu ka ina uwa na nguna kuya on 7th December. Teladi amended akui. Case on te anwa kari who develop boyela enter anaku te pola anasare ka karmi atare unagere numitor te nam poe honorable Baraka because ma anga a product of honorable lania I sabogo manga free senior high school but then go 2013 2012 kabile de bechiwe che yellow kure honorable look at through u face kan yelku ka I'm proud of him because yeah, I have JHS free. I got SSS free. 41 to 43. Kenanda car. Nuba Ambi Watenka Institute. 2012, 2013. But honorable Dan Wanebon Kabambo on a basic scheme scholarship. Bandamayaka being Antara Bamboya. Chabatara, Piang on the yo school fees. Can be banco apply. Nda apply and I am part of. And B72 no honorable and selected Watenka Institute. Out of B2000 poor. Adansong Jalabanga school. So yeah, proud ane. Cha honorable bayel kayel mangala kan yelukui ki summa manga school kan gayan kan wen kan certificate sum ko sumang Kachi Bobo Tumakumo, Kanye Kondo Botumakumo, Honorable Vanko Banka in a Benye Tumakumo, Barakayaja.
All right, just to translate for those watching us at home who don't understand, he's saying that he's encouraging Honorable to continue the great developmental works he's begun. He said he went to JHS for free, went to SHS for free. So he's standing here tonight to let us all know that he, in fact, did go to SHS and he has his certificate. And he also asked earlier that everybody in this constituency rallies behind Honorable so that come December 7th, they vote him to continue to stay in office. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good evening. My name is Sharif. And my point is that I wanted the parliamentary candidate of MPP to be here. That would have gingered me to talk more. But once she's not here, we will do our best. And Honorable, there is this topic going around the town saying that Honorable is not helping the people. Honorable is not helping the people. And we've been defending, and then people keep on saying that. Honorable, I want to ask you, what will you do or say to convince those people that what they are saying is a wishful thinking? That's my number one question. And then I want to go on national issues a bit. Ghana economy today, everybody knows that we are in economic quagmire. Excuse me, my language. Those who cannot understand. Yes, we are in economic disarray. And based on that, the youth of Upper West, we are struggling a lot to get jobs. And we all engage ourselves in mini jobs just to survive. And today, to survive is not an easy thing. And we know under His Excellency John Dramani Mahamad's time, fuel was 14 cedis per gallon. And there was somebody called Dr. Mahmoud Baumia who was going around convening lectures upon lectures, telling Ghanaians that fuel was expensive. And today, what do we see? We see that today the fuel has run and run and run and run to the level where we cannot catch the fuel again. So we, the youth of Ghana and Upper West, we are struggling a lot, and things are very difficult for us, and we don't know what to do. Our next hope
What are the specific problems that you have? When you say you are struggling a lot, what are you specifically referring to? Can you mention some of them so that when Honorable is speaking, he can tell us how he intends to address them?
Yeah, the struggle is that today, a bowl of kenke, which was selling 1 cedis, 2 cedis, today is now selling 5 cedis. Today, fuel gallon, a gallon of petrol, that small gallon which was raised in 2016. And Baumia complained that it was too expensive, which was selling 14 cedis. Today, the later that was selling 3 cedis in 2016. And a gallon was selling 14 cedis. Today, a gallon is selling almost 70 cedis.
Okay.
And it is very difficult for us. And our youth engage in driving keke. Today, if you buy 70 cedis fuel to drive the keke for a day, the fuel will finish. By the time you get 50 cedis, the fuel finish. You have to use the 50 cedis to go back and buy fuel again. So at the end of the day, you go home with empty-handed, and your family is struggling. School fees is on the rise. Things are very difficult for us as Ghanaians.
All right.
And in the Upper West, it's very terrible. So
all right.
I encourage all.
All right. All right. You've spoken for 3 minutes. But I want to encourage you to please, let's focus on issues of this constituency and issues in this community. Issues that your leaders can directly address. As for the national issues, we can talk about them, but they cannot be solved here. So when we engage you at the community level, we want to talk about issues which are peculiar to this community. All right? You are the last person from this side, and then we'll come here.
That's
fine. Yes, madam.
Deborah.
You.
Me pese me bisa me katri.
Me pacho.
Me pese me bisa wala for say. Debi I almost say honorable Dr. Rashid Pelipo onyahwe. Eso debi aye toma no. E de entira. Oya de papa ntina ya debi aye toma no. Iti si aye be bon so. Ni ya bonidi na amafo hu say yes honorable Dr. Rashid Pelipo. Oye adwuma pa. Iti yesra no. Say this time chance here ya de man no. Onjune mabu no ho. Onjune ye ho no mpa adwuma papa. Enfama amanfo e wo kromanti ne me sra ne se obeye amaye en na me kan.
All right. And to translate for those who don't understand the language, she says that she wants to ask the people of Wa, those who say that Honorable Rashid Papo doesn't do anything, why do they keep voting for him? And she wants to remind them that he has done a lot for them, and so they should keep voting for him. And what she would like to ask of Honorable is that when he is voted back into office or to continue in office, he should remember that the young people need jobs. So he should work on that when he comes into office. All right, so we'll come to this side now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My name is Sungumo Dauda Ibrahim. I'm a native of this constituency from Wa Tagarayiri. Concerning the unemployment, I'm here today to declare to the people of Wa Central that Honorable Dr. Hassan Rashid Pelipo is a brain behind my employment. I'm one of the evidence, the living evidence. After completing my university, I did basic education. I came out, finished my national service, and there was something they call NAPCO. I decided to join this NAPCO. I'm also a communication member for Wa Central. I've been going to radio station to talk about my party. The MPP in Wa Central sacked me from NAPCO because I am an NDC member. They sacked me. I didn't even get 6 months. And then there is a number every month you go and print for endorsement. I went there, opened my portal, it was no opening. I asked them, they said they don't know the reason. So I cried to Honorable Dr. Hassan Rashid Pelipo. Honorable, what I was doing small to feed my wife and my children, they have blocked it. He says, Sungumo, tap cool, you will get work. But I promise you that every month I'll be giving you something small to be taking care of your family.
All right.
This man continued doing that. He continued using my diploma to look for a job for me. And he encouraged me that, Sungumo, try and do your degree. I said, MP, I will do the degree. I bought the form, and this man paid my school fees in full. For 2 years, my degree, he paid all of them for me. As I'm standing now, I'm a graduate with a degree in diploma basic education. Before I even finish, he has used the diploma to get me employed.
Okay.
Then I now use my degree to upgrade myself. As NDC said, we are coming to upgrade. I'm currently a principal supervisor in my school. So I'm thanking Honorable Dr. Hassan Rashid Pelipo that what he did to me, we are many, but I am taking myself for example that he has been helping people to get jobs.
Right.
I encourage him to continue with that so that before 2028, that NDC or will go and vote again, a lot of the youth from the Upper West will get job. Thank you very much.
All right.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Yorla ofe ayi Wa Central Constituency ayi Dondoli NDC Zonal Coordinator. Mayang ahabunga ma ahachanga. Yala ni jumma wachana. Mbo nya yala bala. Njenga wa anansola. Katimbi yiringang. Badia yuore ka adok hata muna ani yengu. Ka hajiye umu. Kuna eyalanga. To jine go janyang ka hajiye umu wajin awul anana on ne na mambambo na Dr. Hassan Rashid Pelipo ko ba eyale ja unan jinni tada buwan ka hajiye umu wajin anana on na kuda bin ka wala janya anana Dr. man kumin dibin ka wala janya che jine to boran kan ne ja banka yelmanga pelyang ka gidi pela blow len ka yelana ja MPP le an yelan muna anin yengu ka haje umu kuna enga aja gidi all be lies jine yang anda tar sorka haje umu soron kona ana no e aku obayiri wa central na kuda wa maha TV3 no banjin ko di shede Ghana janche la won ko di shede jine tiyan yelu kuyen 7 December Honorable Rashid Pelipuo kenan fa ka donga balaga parliament wa yola we wa central yola we ajung mamine mbamine jine gidi onen yel mga bayita ajung mayel tebenga ya baraka ya gaja.
All right, and this gentleman says that you needed some help. You went to the MPP candidate, she didn't help you. You went to the NDC candidate, and he did help you. And so he's asking everybody to come out and rally behind Honorable so that he will be voted back into office. And he also says that you were hoping that the parliamentary candidate for the MPP will be here so that she will answer some questions. But everything that they have said so far are all lies. Okay. All right. There was a gentleman who was one of the first people who arrived here. You were standing there, but you moved. Oh, you don't want to talk anymore. The one in the baseball cap. Yeah, you don't want to talk anymore. What? Okay. I called him because he's one of the first who arrived here. But if he doesn't want to talk, that's fine.
All right. My name is Abayama. I am a journalist.
You are a German.
I am a journalist.
A journalist.
I didn't like to know from TV3 the time that the program was supposed to kickstart.
I don't know.
Because when I got here, the question I asked was the MPP rep, the MPP parliamentary candidate, and I understand that she wasn't here. I quickly sought to understand why she wasn't here, only for me to be told that the program was supposed to start at 1, and that she was here with her.
You mean what time were we supposed to come here today?
To start the program.
All right. So we encountered some major challenges on our way from Tamale.
So I want to know if that was communicated to the MPP parliamentary candidate.
You can speak to my producer standing there. He'll answer all those questions for you.
All right.
Yeah. So that's my producer. So you can talk to him. He'll answer all those questions. But if you want to speak to an issue.
All
right, please. I think you have a question, right? Please allow him. Please allow him to. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
Okay.
You can go ahead.
So, but I honestly think that it would have been very objective for the parliamentary candidate for the MPP to have been here to answer such questions. I understand that they were here around 1 and that the team hadn't arrived, and up till now, nothing had been communicated.
So my understanding is that both sides were here at that time.
My question.
But we communicated the problem we encountered. So
now
those who could wait, waited.
Now to my questions.
Okay.
To my questions. As we all understand, MPs are supposed to be agents of development. And MPs are supposed to lobby government in bringing projects to their constituents. So I want to find out from my MP specifically. You have been in Parliament for over 20 years. If you can give me statistics, how many people have you helped in getting jobs in what central constituency?
Please allow the gentleman to talk. Please. Allow him to talk. Please, allow him to talk. Yes, sir. Please go ahead. Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
I am being heckled. I don't know.
No, but you go ahead. We can hear you.
All right. So my second question. Someone already suggested that the MP has done a lot. I also want to know, in what central constituency, has MP helped in facilitating with the construction of roads within what central township? That's what I want to know.
Okay.
I did also want to put...
Yes.
I did also want to put on record, I am a journalist based in what central constituency. Someone earlier said that the parliamentary candidate for the MPP said that she dug boreholes across the constituency. She said she lobbied government to get boreholes for what central constituency. So these are two different statements. The parliamentary candidate for the MPP in what central constituency did not say she dug boreholes for the people of what central constituency. Okay. That notwithstanding, I did also want to know if indeed the MP for what central constituency had worked as they want us to believe. Why would Honorable Haji Ahumo Audu dug boreholes for communities that they claim it wasn't her personal funds? Those are my questions.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Gafro, yenye kenyiribiana. Yebe kajema. Thank you very much. Eyezu.
No.
Ironically, I'm sorry. Ironically, the person who spoke before I came is the manager for a radio station that is owned by Haji Ahumo Audu. So, ironically, we understand what is happening. But ideally, if really the lady in question truly want to serve the people of West Central, she had every opportunity to be here to answer these questions. He cannot come here to do PR gimmicks, which are not even true. But what I want to indicate is that from 7 o'clock in the morning, the MP for West Central, Honorable Dr. Hassan Rashid Pelpo, has been in this venue waiting for the program to come. As at 1 o'clock, you people did not come. We heard you were on your way. The MP still sit here waiting for the program to start. It means he has his people at heart. That is why he is here to put himself into scrutiny. So what we are saying this evening is that West Central constituency development, we can't even mention them. But the understanding is that NDC and Dr. Rashid Hassan Pelpo are the best people to serve us better. We have a lot of questions that we wanted to ask the MPP candidates, Haji Ahumo Audu, and she decided to ignore your program because she didn't see it necessary to be here to be scrutinized by the good people of West Central.
Do you have any questions for Honorable?
We didn't see her.
Do you have any questions for Honorable?
Yes. You see,
please ask him.
There is this particular issue, and I personally want to put it before TV3 to look into, because this is about development. We understand that local government or government procured some machines that are drip projects. And as a constituency, we have not heard anything about what has come to West Central Constituency or one municipal assembly. But what we've seen is that the parliamentary candidate for MPP, in the person of Haji Ahumo, have used her posters on those machines and is going around communities. The pictures are here. We in NDC, we want peace, but we want the people, whoever that wants to be voted for, you should come with clean hands and not to be dishonest to the people. Because those machines has not come to West Central, but we observe she is using it to be doing things for community, indicating that is her work, which is not true. We want TV3 to go into it to see where those machines are and what machines types has come to West Central. My final thing I want to say is that previously, West Central was having a lot of water shortage issues. Dr. Rashid Hassan Pelpo, in his capacity as a member of parliament, have lobbied for us to get a water extension from Jambose, and that is a good name. It cuts across all communities, almost all communities in West Central. We are not talking of water program again. If you talk of schools, Dr. Rashid Hassan Pelpo have done it. If you talk of the Upper West Regional Hospital, through the lobbying skills of Dr. Rashid Hassan Pelpo. So what we in West Central are saying is that we will never in any day change our color TV for black and white. Dr. Rashid Hassan Pelpo is the best for West Central. Cho boy.
All right.
Tinapoye ya anola. Anon sola ya nyima jiyan yola Bushran Khadir. Ka jama buwan ma Bush doctor. Tiyan we jiyan kan address current issues. Yala an happen na wa community jiyan. Awa a communicator an yalka yali an happen na a community anaban waka te address. Manyere ka anon sola kan wajiyan awa yala angara an affectera menjiyan. Here, one of the overlord task force, Balid Alema, Mambi Yiringan, Ban Eaton Tonatoma, Akara Tramol, Nuba Anuro Tramol, Nuba Ankuha Yiringan, Nuba Ankerena Yiringan, Nuba Ankura Nubatan Karana Jayiringan, Ntia Totuna Totuma Sonja, for good 3 months, Jinangat in Jinga, to Tia Nabanga and reduce Anna Cram a Yiringan. Ntia affected Numbura Mina a Yiring. Agbenda ko na la tramol nyurubo nebanga anko ha tramol in blocks among wana blocks our go growth bini te attack ba kana ngune sakana yala na o minimize ntia ana crown a crime nga an wasigi ba ninja ma yen aloti jing a group against me anyaka am a target se ko enyanga an break me down bella tinyaka a group of people, but grouping against me are being ananori yanga kowa and sang our gang against me. Tida biebe dare kane jambi TV bunga social media. Yanye people believe without believe and can store a vandalize ana stone a jurombo a bachen ko banyakan be a storm. The bie police station check a big and a group leader. Banwaka anyima anajieni kanjiye kana polisi karasoha bella kandano ullo di alo awal organizer na bini banlewga ata attack store alanim boy na ambibeni ban try ko cha anabieni un escape shabancha nya anambo acha jumfo jama anala manyaka tida ndaw anjinjienga maybe ubaso aduo meka asumanya ja kan wajienga amun wadin pleasure yala andan nama ana community ja tintuon a chenna watanga meka tidabi wunun bituoran blatin na ban e asonta kana community nga karta ve matuma cheka tuma nan tuon chene ana sola bla yanyima jienga ya baraka ya ja.
All right, so just to summarize or attempt to summarize what the gentleman just said, he says that he leads a task force who are clamping down on people who use tramadol and engage in all kinds of crimes, including actually killing people. And now the people have gathered themselves and are coming up against your task force because you are preventing them from committing crime, to the extent that they came to your shop and they stole your things and your mobile phones and vandalized the place. So you want to find out from the Honorable what he will do, whether he's aware and what are his intentions when he comes or he continues in office. All right. Well, God bless you for the good work you're doing. All right.
Okay, thank you very much. I am in a person of Ismail Fatau, popularly known as Honorable Fatau.
Is that a video of your shop?
Yeah.
Oh. So that's a video of the gentleman who just, a picture of your shop,
yeah,
which was vandalized.
Yes, yes.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, I stole an Kenanya, I stole an picture can be and will was store or than a year pala. And a picture and tell us who were before now. Can I janya bla and stone under Viela, and goose and the Bibela, and a being in Banan Kiera a Yireni. Can I kanya bakang, I can be an kuwa Uwa kuila bando ya yenga achafo kuri banjalo yirela ka bagang leader na ambi ayenga no ule kola okeka fo bibe kokoti oha fo ka woyini banjalo le woke ajum fo yi alanan ba an wanu fo yi kamala fo jama bia stone tie ba yen ba nga an oha embakwan anan babaga he kenan ka a video po bag yan blan ko ba banka kamera bibe ba realize ka kamera bibe ka kangalo aleto ko kanya ka kamera maro na e kara on the pipe a chohana kamera na katang mareba kenanka ana bipoli bilingana baba wa ana target jabaturu we ko robema la we duoyi jama banyelka kantie ka libie mantarka da atakreba chamimba yi an irayala yenianga ayirina ampiema yi alkan sumona ana crime na kwa reduce ntia within ana 3 months na meneja ambi yiringang inabang ayalenka ana crime na abala tunatoma manyelka se kanda awobin MP ni mitwaran ku kaga kuti.
All right. So basically, you're asking Honorable to address this issue because the people in the video and in the picture we just shown entered your place of work and they vandalized your office and your shop because they say you have money. I see. And you are leading the task force who are helping prevent the use of tramadol and the crime. And you reported them to the police.
Yes.
And they were bailed.
Yes.
So they are out on bail.
Yes. But we able to arrest one of the visible face. As we are talking now, we have one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So when Honorable speaks, you speak to that. Okay. So I think we have one more from here.
Yes.
And then Honorable can speak.
Thank you very
more.
much. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, please. I'm Ismail Fatau, popularly known as Honorable Fatau. I think this evening, I want to thank our MP for Wa Central. Gone are the days when Wa used to be dark. We don't have electricity, water problems, education. But once he has become the MP, he has been able to solve some of these problems that we were crying of. So we are pleading with him that we are still looking for more development to come to Wa Central. Between 2000 and 2004, we used to have some challenges as far as security and other things are concerned. But once Honorable was MP who represented the people of Upper West, he has been able to get people intact to fight all these crimes in the constituency. And we are proud of him, and we are to inform him that this evening, Wa Central will continue to endorse him to keep the good work that he is doing. We are not going to change him for any other person that is coming our way to lie to our people, because you are not any employee to this government, but any project that is coming, they will tack it in her name. Meanwhile, you are not a government appointee, you are not an MC, you are not a minister, you are not an MP, but any development that is coming, that is from this candidate. What sort of reason is that? Meanwhile, they are using our taxpayers' money to fool us, and we are not going to agree. We are asking her, where is the source of money that she is using? She will go to a community that she is coming to dig a borehole, that she is coming to drill a borehole, that she is coming to give them furniture. We will ask, where is the source of the money? Is it our taxpayers' money? So we are asking the special prosecutor to come in and investigate her. Where is the source of the money? Because in political spending, they must know where the source of funding is coming from, because it's not allowed in our laws. So this is a tax. If the special prosecutor is listening to me this evening, they should call her to ask her where the source of the money is coming from.
All right. So, all right. All right. So we'll hear from one woman. We'll hear from one of the women. And please, let's remember, we are supposed to talk about the issues in this constituency that we want our leaders to address. Okay? So please, let's hear from our mother. Yes, ma'am.
I'm Fusaina Abdullah,
yes,
former Wa Central Women Organizer. I have a short message. I have a very short message for my MP. My Wa Central MP, Honorable Rashid Pelipo, is Wa Central. And Wa Central, Honorable Rashid Pelipo, every good thing done in Wa Central is by him. Talk of roads, talk of rural electricity, talk of water, healthcare delivery is done by Honorable Rashid Pelipo. He is patient, he is competent, he is committed, he is tolerant, and he has the experience. And so we are not going to change him today or forever. He will be there until such a time that he will say it's okay, enough is enough. Other than that, we are going with you. Thank you.
Okay. So, Honorable, a lot has been said, but I think the specific questions that have been asked. Excuse me, please hold on. Thank you. I think the specific questions that have been asked are one, the question of jobs for the people, roads, and then the young man who spoke about the people who are abusing tramadol and committing crime. Can you speak to these issues? Please use this microphone, yes.
Yeah, thank you so much. Let me first of all thank my people for being brave, for being committed, for being here to support me and to let the people of Ghana know that West Central is an exceptional place and will not tolerate any kind of leadership that cannot be endorsed by them. The issue about jobs, it started from the lady who talked about, the gentleman who talked about the Women Development Bank, and also to say, what do I do when we win the elections to create jobs for the many people who are looking for jobs. We are in a very difficult economic era now. We have come at a point when young people are dropping out of jobs. The rate of unemployment of the youth of this country is an all-time high, and it's happening in West Central here. So it is a logical question for them to ask, what do I do to help them? Thankfully, we have a manifesto properly spelled out by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, which says that we are going to create opportunities for the many, many young men who are out of jobs, who are not employed, the many women who want to work and are not working, and to create an opportunity for all of them. First of all, for the women, there will be a Women Development Bank, as the questioner said. We will advance credit to them for them to set up on their own and work. For the young men, what we want to do is to increase jobs in the security services, because we are going to do a 24-hour economy. We would need an increased security. Yes.
When you say security services, do you mean private security?
No, we will. The 24-hour economy will require security for all people who want to work 24-hour economy.
So security men.
So it will ensure that we need more police, more fire service personnel, more military personnel. We are going to increase jobs in these areas, and these are young men. Part of them will be there. That's number one. The second is that we are going to encourage increased investment in this country, which will require private investment. And as a result, because of the increase in private investment, more young people will be given the opportunity to work in these private companies. Some of them are going to be foreign direct investment. Some are going to be domestic investment. In all of them, more investment, more job creation, more production, and it will create an opportunity for this country to restore the economy. The third issue is that we are saying that there will be an entrepreneurship training for all young men and women who will want to set up on their own. We will set up a fund for that. We will create opportunity for them to train. After training, we equip them and help them to set up on their own. More and more young people and women, young ladies, will be given an opportunity to explore the potential within which they are created. So
what are some of the economic opportunities in West Central that you would train young people in?
The opportunities will depend on the person. We are not going to put any strict adherence to, you are going to be a trader in this, you are going to be a farmer, you are going, no. We create an opportunity for people.
Whether there are some economic opportunities that already exist. So, for example, we're coming from Tamale, where we are told that the production of shea butter and the export of shea butter is a very good source of, jobs for a lot of the young women specifically in that community. Yeah. What about West Central? What are some of the viable economic opportunities here?
If you know West Central, the people, the town is built by business. Lots of the buildings you find around are not state buildings. They are built by the people. It's a business town. People who want to sell, buy and sell, they do. Okay. People who want to go into agriculture, get the agricultural products and do agribusiness, they do. People who want to go into the garment industry, lots of ladies, lots of young people are into it. They do tailoring or dressmaking at the point of at a point when what they produce can go beyond WA. So we want to encourage them to create more value in that area and to even do export. We want to create an opportunity for those who are into local production of materials like shea nuts, like granules, to process it into other products. So eventually we will not just sell in WA, but we can export into other places. In fact, right now, we have encouraged a lot of investment into the shea nut industry, as you are saying. We have a Canadian company that is right now here processing shea nut and exporting out of this place. So the opportunities will be created by the people who want to do the jobs. We will expose these in broad outlines to the young men and women, and they can then pick on any one of them and explore it to the point where we can help them.
Let me just ask you a question about this Canadian company you mentioned.
Yes.
I engaged some of the women who produce shea butter.
Yes.
And what they said to me was that one of the challenges they have is that locally we are exporting shea nuts and the shea fruit itself. And exporting the shea nuts and shea fruit means that elsewhere, wherever these fruits are exported to, they are able to produce shea butter there.
Yeah.
Depriving the local shea butter manufacturers the opportunity to produce shea butter and export. And so one of the things that they would like for you to do, or for government to do, is to put a ban on the export of shea nuts, so that the shea butter production business in Ghana will boom, and then we would rather export the complete product, the finished product, shea butter, instead of producing or exporting the shea nuts. What do you think about that?
It's a brilliant idea. In fact, 3 months ago, I brought a company from the United States. They came here, they went to see the WANA, they went to a radio station, home radio station that communicated to the town. And one of their chief and major thing they want to do is to get shea nut production processed in this town and exported to the United States. They had a wonderful time with us. And this Canadian company I'm talking about, the CEO is a very good friend of mine. In fact, when he came here, before he came here, he called me and said he wanted to come here. He has set up a place in a town here, a small town here called Perihi. He set up a small establishment there. He processed shea nuts, exported to Canada, and then they transform it into various type of materials.
Okay.
So we are in the process of transformation of this town. And the greatest of it will happen when the people themselves are conscious about it, willing to go into local production. We will then provide an opportunity for them to export into other areas. So production and sale is not just going to happen here. We want to make it sure it goes beyond WA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you were asked a question about the roads.
Yes.
I think that the journalist asked you about road infrastructure and the development you have brought to roads in this constituency. Can you speak to that?
Okay, I want you to take, I wish you were here, the road that runs between Poburi into town. I used my foot. We walked throughout the road when we were in power. We advocated for the construction, and today it is the most effective road between town and entering into Poburi. It was my initiative. There's a road that runs through a place called, on the road leading to the airport, right? The road that leads through Dandoli into another road leading on to the Tumu Road. That road had not been constructed. When my elder brother was the MC, the DC here, we had a discussion about it, and we all lobbied about it. He took the lead, I supported him. That road has been constructed. It is one of the key roads that the NDC has brought into being. I was aware of the road, we lobbied for it, he took the lead, we supported him, and the road is there for the people now.
Okay.
And I'm just reminded, Mango Road. A group of people from Mango came to me And they asked me, you know, all roads have been constructed in town, but the road from town to their community is not constructed. And that when cars pass, the place is dusty and it's a very tortuous situation. So they requested my intervention. Today, that road is completely tarred. So we have done a lot. Okay. In fact, many of the roads here, including they are mentioning some of the roads. Okay. Many of the roads here were left undone until we intervened.
For active players.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana.